Come and join us today at Dezerland Park in Orlando, which is Florida's largest indoor attraction. But this time we're going to focus on the food. We were invited to a foodie media event and trying lots of different samples that they offer here. We're going to show you our favorites, including this awesome cereal bar and just a very quick tour of the Auto Museum.
Today we're at Dezerland. And what are we going to do?
We are going to see all the cars.
Yep, and we're going to show you all the food spots.
Food spots?
Yeah.
Thank you to Dezerland for inviting us out. We're excited to show you the best places to eat here.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now, Dezerland is free to walk around and it does have free parking. It's over 800,000 square feet inside. Since my husband recently did a full tour of everything inside except the Auto Museum and he did not show food examples, then this is going to be basically a part 2 filling in the rest that we did not show. But they do have a lot to do inside, like bowling, go-karting, a trampoline park, an arcade, and they just added this new ice skating rink. It's not actually ice, I guess it's a chemical that makes the skates slippery though. And I saw they're running a deal on Tuesdays on the website. If you purchase an attraction, you get an all-day time card for the arcade, which is pretty cool. And the Auto Museum is $29 for adults and $20 for kids 4 to 12. So when my husband did the tour recently, he's actually already seen the outside of these restaurants. He didn't try anything at the time, and my kids and I haven't been inside for 2 years. Things have really changed inside. They've added a lot. So when we arrived, they were just getting some samples ready for each of these places. There's a corner burger, a vegetarian spot. They have a French cafe, which has different coffees, pastries, and desserts, as well as an ice cream shop. They have Amigos Burritos, which has burritos and nachos, as well as a pizza place you can make your own pizza pies. The pizzas here can range from around $11 to $22 depending on what toppings and size you get, but they are letting us try a supreme pizza, a couple slices from this. And attached to this next door is the Amigo Burrito, which we are going to try some nachos. They have these steak nachos and we're actually going to try the chicken nachos. And the nachos are normally $8, which is a pretty good deal because it looks like it's a pretty big portion. And if you get a burrito, it's the same thing. You just add the toppings that you'd like. Now, the milk place, the cereal bar, was not open yet, so we're actually going to go there a little bit later. We can't wait for the kids to try it. And next to the burrito place is that ice cream place, which you select your own ice cream, you pour it into a cup, and then you pick your toppings. And I believe it does go by weight, kind of like a place you would find like Menchie's. They have flavors like mango, vanilla, chocolate, red velvet, cookies and cream, dulce de leche, and birthday cake. I did get a sample from the French cafe. It was a cappuccino. It had a nice foam on top. I thought it was good. I love coffee, and anything strong tastes amazing to me. We ended up eating too much today with the samples, but I want to come back to try some of these desserts from the cafe because I think the kids would love that cotton candy cheesecake. For only $3.50 for the slice, that's actually pretty decent. And then the vegetarian place right next to this had a red pepper hummus. Now, we didn't try this one just because it is going to be spicy with the red pepper, but if you like anything vegetarian or spicy, this might be for you. And then next to that is the burger place, the corner burger, which we are trying a sample of this smash burger, and it looked delicious. If you have picky eaters, this place might be for you because they literally had just about everything you could think of as far as finger foods. They had chicken fingers, mozzarella sticks. They even have hot dogs and cheeseburgers, french fries, and onion rings. So we took our samples over to the James Bond bar, the 007 Bond Lounge, and we're going to try a few things from there as well as what we have. All right, I got to change this music to make it serious. This is Bond, people. We got shrimp tacos. We have mahi-mahi tacos, which everything in this sample looked amazing. They are starting a brand new menu in October. We got to talk to the chef, and he has been working hard to create this. These are the blackened salmon sliders, so when you do order these, you get 3 of them. The prices were around $16 to $20 tops, so they were pretty reasonable. And then this is the rib basket they had just brought out fresh. So we're gonna try a sample of each, just one portion each.
Smash burger,
And then
chicken nachos, and then pizza from the pizza place.
Okay.
Supreme pizza.
Supreme. Let's try. So we did enjoy the nachos for the price for $8, really great. Now the cheese sauce was good, the chips were nice and crispy, and the meat was nice and warm. But I have to say, I think we really liked that smash burger the best so far. Those caramelized onions were delicious, even the kids loved it. How do you like the pizza, Pumpkin?
I love it.
Okay. Vanessa took the toppings off and basically just ate it cheese, so she would have preferred that, but the Supreme is still good. So while they make the samples here in the Bond bar, I just wanted to kind of walk around and to show you around a little bit. They've got it all themed, so if you love James Bond, you'll love it. You'll love this area over here. And after we eat, we're gonna go show you a highlight of this museum. We're gonna try all the things we saw on the table here. So we got the ribs and we got like the fish tacos.
You got the mahi taco.
Yeah,
and shrimp.
And shrimp taco. Wow. And then she said this is a new menu that they are doing.
It's
Before
beautiful.
they had like finger food, and now they actually have like these, which look delicious.
No, this looks like something Bond would eat.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
looks like an area or a place that he would go to eat. This is wonderful. The mahi is like juicy and it's good.
The ribs were nice and tender too. I really loved the barbecue sauce that they used, so I would get that again. And I'm not even a huge fish person, but this blackened salmon sliders, they were delicious. It was not super fishy, so I would actually order those. Of all the places we've eaten, I actually think this was our favorite. Now this is the only sit-down restaurant here at Dezerland, at least for now, so everything else is more of a fast food or quick service. And they do have fancy cocktails and drinks too. The kids ended up getting some orange juice and pineapple juice, but of course they have a whole bar for adults. And if you know any James Bond fans, you need to show this to them next. This is amazing. Attached to the Bond bar, you can go inside to the Bond Museum. You do need to have the Auto Museum Pass though. That's the $20 to $30 ticket I mentioned earlier, and includes the other part of the Auto Museum. But this specifically is just James Bond. So this is apparently the world's largest James Bond museum, which I can believe because it goes back quite a ways. I grew up with the Pierce Brosnan James Bond. I don't know about what you all grew up with. Let me know which was your favorite James Bond actor. Of course, some of my family prefer Sean Connery, but it goes back quite a ways. So they have memorabilia and cars from all the different series. So most of these should be screen used. Sometimes they say, I don't know if all of them do, but I know in the other auto museum, there's a lot that are screen used as well. And what is in here in these glass cases, it's just amazing the amount that someone had collected. Literally everything James Bond that came out, they probably had. Whether you love James Bond or not, you gotta admit this is incredible. This is probably the biggest Bond collection I've ever seen. Actually, this is the biggest Bond collection. No.
It's amazing.
There's so many like cool movies they could do the same thing with too. Like this is like all the collectibles.
You could think of.
Yeah, you could think of that they sold. Someone bought every single piece of merchandise and put it over here.
And then died?
No. Slow down. Probably somewhere.
I'm gonna say they spent.
8 tracks.
I'm gonna say they spent 80,000.
I don't even know. If they bought it at the time. Oh, look at this James Bond Jr. There's like a mask. Gun 007. Gun, the golden gun. Oh, that kind of reminds me of the game. I play on the Nintendo 64. That's like the most I've done with Bond is the Nintendo 64 game.
And there it is, back there. That's
Which one?
Right behind that, 007. There's this one, Genesis, and behind it, see it? 007.
Xbox.
Oh, there's 64.
Oh, 64, yeah.
Yeah, I was just mentioning that's like the only like game I've played. Oh, I like how they have the handheld one too back there. I like those. They were impossible to beat, but
Yeah, that's in the thing still.
yeah.
Case.
So we toured the auto museum, but I'm gonna share that part last because I want to stick to the food, which is a $5 all-you-can-eat cereal bar. So the Bon Bar was our favorite, and the kids' favorite was this cereal bar, which was awesome because $5 all-you-can-eat is a great deal. They have over 100 different cereals, and he said there's even more than what is displayed against the walls. You can even add toppings, which I believe is an extra $1, and you can add some syrups. He did let Vanessa try the icy one, and it actually tasted like kids' Benadryl, so that one I would not recommend, but anything else should be great. You can mix 2 different cereals if you want, or just pick one, but that made the kids take a while to pick. There's just too many different choices, of course, and then you have toppings like marshmallows, sprinkles. He also told me that he gets cereal before it's even released into the store, so he gets first dibs. You could try them here before they're even in the stores. You just want graham crackers, or you want sprinkles?
This looks good.
Ew, I wouldn't do that with us, gross. Trying to put Sour Patch Kids in there.
It's because I love Sour Patch
What's that?
Kids. Okay, let's see if I need it all. It tastes like marshmallows with
Be careful.
it tastes like cereal.
Tastes like cereal.
Do I?
Ready? Here, I'll do it. Alright, so Buddy Boy got Cookie Crisp and Crave. Is it good? They actually give you a big bowl, which is nice.
I'm gonna pour
And then Pumpkin got the Oreos with Kit Kat and marshmallows and sprinkles.
What do you think, Bub? You like it? I knew you'd like it. What do you think, Pumpkin?
So this is the first time they've actually had Cookie Crisp or the Oreo cereal. I do try to buy healthier cereals like Cheerios and Honey Bunches of Oats, but I let them splurge today. I like how you can get a meal, all you can eat for $5. Like, that's awesome. So if you stay in Dezerland, you can actually go back and get more for your $5. They still had the Halloween ones, but they should be getting the Christmas cereal soon. And they also said that UCF is going to be getting a location too. Next up for samples is Soda Squatch, which are dirty sodas. You can make your own. It's completely customizable. This is right next to the cereal bar. They also have fresh baked iced sugar cookies, and then they're gonna let us try 3 of the most popular drinks there. So you start with the soda base, and then you can add different syrups and creams. The customizable sodas are about $4 to $5 each. On the left is root beer with marshmallow and cream. The middle is a Sprite base with blueberry and lemon, and then to the right is Dr. Pepper with raspberry and coconut. But if none of those sound good to you, they do have 17 different syrups, I believe they said, and you can just completely customize what you would like. And then on the menu, they also have sugar cookies and snow cones, but the bases are Dr. Pepper, Sprite, root beer, Coke, Mountain Dew, and sparkling water. Root beer?
Mm-hmm. Root beer and the cream for the marshmallow.
Like marshmallowy at the top.
Yeah, I mean, you can taste it all, really. I like it. Want to try some of this?
Is it good?
Mm-hmm. It is good.
This was the Sprite with blueberry and lemon, and then the Dr. Pepper with raspberry and coconut. It's got Sprite with blueberry.
Mm-hmm. This is good.
I like it.
That is sour.
It's sour?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think my favorite is the root
Okay.
beer.
The root beer is my favorite. And where's my, oh, he took my Sprite. The Sprite's my favorite too.
I like the Sprite, but I think my favorite is the root beer marshmallow one.
I think so too. I mean, I'm a root beer drinker, so if you like root beer, you like this. And I do like the Sprite. I'm not usually a plain Sprite person, but I like the flavoring to it. It's such a unique place if you like soda. I think it'd be really fun to mix up the different flavors. So far, I'm actually pretty impressed with it. We're gonna get one more sample of the ice cream. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yep. That's good, that's good, that's good, honey.
I can't stop it.
You pull it up. There's birthday cake, there's dulce de leche.
I want birthday cake.
Okay, put it under.
There we go.
There you go, we got it.
Can I mix it?
You wanna mix it with what?
Ew.
Push it down more. Or is that good?
Yeah, like that.
And then what?
A little bit.
Ew. Is that good? What about cookies and...
Chocolate?
Yeah, or chocolate. Chocolate's fine too.
What's good with red velvet?
What's good with red velvet, Daddy?
Probably chocolate.
Yeah.
With red velvet?
So we just got the two. Kids got quite a bit. The red velvet and birthday cake and chocolate ice cream with lots of toppings. So I think I like the chocolate and the birthday cake the best. The red velvet definitely tastes more of like yogurty, and then the chocolate and the birthday cake tastes more like ice cream. So this is a good spot. It's got lots of toppings and quite a few different flavors. Kind of reminds me of mint cheese a little bit. Next up, we're going to do a very quick tour of the Auto Museum, which is worth over $200 million. I mentioned the James Bond one is over $100 million, and this is over $200. They also offered a VIP tour, which I would have loved if I didn't have the kids, but it's about an hour and a half. And of course, they'll go through each of the sections and talk about the history of the cars. That's something that would be really interesting. The first room even has cars from the 1930s, and then they have this whole section dedicated to Vespas. It's like the longest limo. And then there's some, looks like German cars, Israel, France. They have all these different cars from different countries, which is neat. If you're a car enthusiast, then you definitely have to come here because I think this is one of the biggest auto museums in Florida. It'll be a Volkswagen? I don't know much, but I know the basics. There's muscle cars, hot rod. I guess we go to the Batman area. Oh, there's something from the Barbie. Is that for real from the Barbie?
What Barbie?
I know they had a Barbie event not too long ago. This Barbie loves to party.
I hate Barbie.
How dare you?
McQueen.
Oh, there is.
Dare me what?
How dare you hate Barbie?
That was an upgrade, right?
I think so. And there's Doc.
Cars are way more than I've had.
Doc Hudson.
If you love Batman, of course you gotta come in here too. I know more about Batman than I do about James Bond. It's a neat section. Batmobile. Driven by Adam West and Burt Hurd.
This is for real.
Yeah, that's neat.
This is Michael Keaton.
1989. Okay,
Yeah.
So that was the Tim Burton one.
Yeah.
That one was good too. Driven by Michael Keaton.
And the one back there is the Batman Returns one.
So when you enter, we actually turned left to go down this section, and you see some classic cars. Kind of reminds you of Grease Lightning, and then there's a whole area for a military section. I didn't know if these were actually used in war or in films. It didn't say. Alright, so we're going to go on this side now, which the front entrance is down this way. We're just doing a quick tour because you can spend hours in here if you really look at everything. And the VIP tour actually seems like the best deal because you'll be able to learn a lot of insider information. England. Oh, there's Mr. Bean. Look at that. Look at this car. We can be family. Yeah, look at that. Look, it's our favorite ride, guys. Fast and the Furious. Tokyo. Probably like Tokyo Drift or something.
Oh, Harry Potter car.
It's right there. I remember the DeLorean. They have to have the DeLorean. You can't be a car museum without a DeLorean. Speed Racer, Dick Tracy. Oh look, don't touch all that, but that could be like a VIP event. Starsky and Hutch. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. No, that's funny. The Munsters. The Saint. Ghostbusters! Ghostbuster! Yes, it was, but it wasn't lit up. This is Grease. Inspector Gadget. I told you, Terminator and something with Arnold. It was back here. How did you forget about Indiana Jones?
This was not here.
I don't know if that was, but that was.
No, I'm telling you, this was not here.
Knight Rider. Of course, you gotta have Knight Rider. Total Recall, like I said. Oh, that's the taxi. I think he punches the taxi guy. This is probably my favorite room out of them all because it's really neat. And the Batman, of course, because we like the movies. If you like the movies, you gotta come here and see all this. Do the VIP tour so you can see what was actually like screen used. Really neat. So that is it for all the food and a very quick auto museum tour. Check out Rick's tour where he shows the whole arcade, the pinball palace, bowling, and more. And a big thank you to Maddie and Lachey for helping support our channel. People like you help us to keep going and doing what we love.
Cut!
Click either of these videos, the top one being the complete tour of Dezerland and the bottom one being the top 6 arcades in Florida in our opinion. And thank you so much for watching.